this is the problem with modern technology. I need a way for my phone to pair. Alright, there we go. No limit. That's the box that tells you the speed limit of the road that you're on. I was on the Autobahn for a second. You guys, what is up? So today, decided I'm gonna go take the GS to the California coast. It's been about a week and a half since I've gotten this bike, and I still haven't taken her to the coast. This past weekend I brought my Ninja to the coast, so let's give the GS some love. So if you've watched one of my previous videos about me picking up the GS, you'll remember that one of the things that I said was the Ninja would be kind of my within the city bike, and my GS would be my outside of the city bike. And you know, one of my last videos was also about me taking my Ninja to the Twisties, which is outside of the city. So, you know, that's a bit contradictory, right? I guess I partially lied when I said that the Ninja would be my within the city bike. What are these guys doing, sticking out their hands? So the thing is, I do want to take my Ninja to the Twisties. And really, the main reason for that is I think the Ninja is pretty much the perfect bike to learn how to push yourself on. I'm a big believer in learning how to ride a slow bike fast before learning how to ride a fast bike fast. I just uploaded like a 20-minute video of me riding around in the Twisties, following my buddies in S2000 and a BRZ. And you'll notice that I couldn't keep up with them at all on the Ninja. And the thing is, the Ninja is faster than both of them in a straight line. It's probably a lot faster than the BRZ and slightly faster than the S2K. So on the straights, I can beat those cars no problem. But on the Twisties, I don't have the skill to beat them. In that video, I was pretty much riding at my limit, but I wasn't even close to riding at the bike's limit. So really, that's the goal, for me to be able to ride the Ninja 400 to its limit before I start to learn how to push, you know, other bikes, like let's say this bike, or let's say before I upgrade the Ninja to like a faster sport bike. Like I figure after a couple of years of riding through the Twisties and taking it to the track, then I'll be able to replace the Ninja with something faster, like a 600cc. But for now, I'm pretty happy sticking with the Ninja 400. So fortunately, I think since like the first day I got this, I haven't installed it once, I think. So I'm definitely getting a lot better with the clutch control on this bike. If you watched my video of me picking it up, that was not good. So much stalling. It's interesting how pedestrians sometimes kind of like run forward like that. You know, it's not something they have to do at all. It takes a really long time to get to the coast, man. Ooh, I can see the water now. I don't think I've ever recorded going to Land's End. Go take a look. Yeah, this is like an ancient bathhouse. The ruins of an ancient bathhouse. Land's End. So now we're gonna go see if we can get to the twisties. I went to Dainese yesterday, picked up a back protector. So now I have a back protector inserted inside my jacket, which is nice. And I went and ordered in some gloves because, so number one, the reason I wanted to get gloves, even though I already have gloves, is that these gloves are like really cheap. Like I bought these before I took my motorcycle safety course, and these were like 25 bucks. So they have this like armor on the back, but other than that, they don't really provide that much protection. Like, they're really cheap. So I went to Dainese, was interested in a set of gloves that provided good protection and were also longer, so that my wrists are no longer exposed. But yeah, I had to order them in because they didn't have my size and the color that I wanted. Like, all of the gloves that they have in store are like large, extra large, extra large boots. That's another thing I need to buy though, boots, because right now I have like really cheap, like what, $50 street style shoes. They just obviously don't provide that much protection. Yeah, so we're almost to Highway 35, just passing through this nice little area. There's like a bunch of pumpkin farms or whatever. So what do they do with all these pumpkins now that Halloween is over? Make a boatload of pumpkin pies? See, I'm a nice guy. I move over when someone faster is behind me. Look at this fucking Tesla. Now he's pretty much getting tailgated. Holy shit. Alright, that was kind of scary. Oh my god. That could have ended badly. Just taking it easy, you know. Wait, the speed limit here is 50? that an ambulance? Yeah, let's chill so we don't need to ride in one of those. To pass here, there's like no visibility. Why is it saying I can pass? I can barely see past these cars. It's kind of surprising because there are a lot of places on this road with double yellows where you can, like, I think see pretty fine enough to pass, and then that place I swear they say you can pass, but I can barely see. Alright, a bug just splattered itself on my visor, and it's really annoying me because it's like fucking flickering back and forth. Less branches right now compared to last time I came. Man, it's like 6 gears, like all you need. Have a decent amount of power in 6. I had my Ninja so I could push a bit. Sun is kind of blinding me. ABS? Man, the problem with the Ninja is that it doesn't have traction control, I believe. So I need to be really, really careful with the throttle. If I'm leaning. Nah, look at the time. So, yeah, my GoPro died. I didn't even notice it die. It's so hard to hear, like, the GoPro beeps when, you know, you're going fast. So anyway, I stopped over there at Alice's restaurant, which is a pretty common kind of biker meetup spot, and I swapped out the battery, and now we're actually going to take the freeway back home so that I don't have to go through the traffic on the coast. But what I'm going to do along the way is try and return my car key, because I used to have a Subaru WRX and I sold it to this dealer, and when I had sold it, I only had one of the keys because I lost the other key, and I actually found it like a couple of weeks after I sold the car, and it ended up being in my motorcycle jacket pocket. And when I sold the car, the guy who I sold it to, like the guy who worked at the dealer, was like, you know, if you find the key, call us. I didn't call them, but let's just see if I can like walk in and return it. Really have a good sense of how much lean I can do on this motorcycle. Like, the engine sticks out a lot, but I have no idea how close I am to touching the engine to the ground. And I don't really want to, you know by hearing the engine like scraping away at the ground. Next week I'll be getting crash bars installed, so that should allow me to lean a bit more, because I would be okay with like scraping those a little bit. But I need to be careful with like scraping anything, because I think it could cause like a low side crash. One thing that's interesting about riding this motorcycle versus riding the Ninja is like, with this I need to be really careful about putting full throttle on, even if I'm low in the rev range. Whereas with the Ninja, it's pretty slow, so I can like full throttle and pretty much like never be in trouble. But this thing is just so ridiculously fast. That's why I don't quick shift when I have like only a little bit of acceleration, because half the time it doesn't even let me quick shift. Like I'm literally like pulling up on the shift lever and it's not actually shifting, and then the other half it's like jerky, like as you just saw there. Holy shit, it smells like shit. Are there cows here? Oh my god. I guess that's the thing about riding a motorcycle. You have absolutely zero protection from the smell of farm. This guy in front of me is going really slow. It's a straightaway. Speed limit is 35. And he's going less than that. Wait, no, never mind. The speed limit is 25. Huh, so... Alright, BMW. What is this? Jeez. Oh, now it says 25. So, I guess back there the speed limit was 35.